Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, General Technology Knowledge. Today I would like to show and share about how to use WinCC Explorer version 8, connect with TIA Portal version 18 for connect and test with PLC SIM without real hardware. In this video, I will show how to create projects of TIA Portal for config with the PLC SIM and create the WinCC Explorer project for pop-up screen for control to PLC. So let's start with me step by step together. Let's go. First, let's open TIA Portal version 18. And then go to create project. I will write WinCC Explorer pop-up screen and then click create, opening, and then we can go to project view, and then we can create the new hardware configuration. I will use PLC S7-1500, CPU 1214C, yes, PLC SIM hardware. Okay, so then we go to next, finish, and this is very important for go to turn on the port gate access. Otherwise, we cannot connect with the HMI or SCADA. So go here, connection mechanism, and then check box for permit access with port gate communication from remote panel. Yes. And then I go to I/O. Example, this one is motor 1 until motor 10. And I would like to create the PLC data type for easy to create the data block. Motor lift. And here I will create start, stop, run. And we can go to create the data block. Here we can say motor data. In data block, I will create for M1, it is motor 1, and use the data type motor lift. Yes, then we can get start, stop, and run. Okay, so I will drag and drop to 10 motor control, and we will go to uncheck block access optimize, and we can compile the block. Okay, so next I will create the motor logic. So I will choose function block. Example, motor logic. Okay. So here I will declare the input start, stop, and output for run, and also for relay. Okay. And then we can comment as motor logic control. Okay. So the simple logic I will use button stop, start, and output. And here we can use the hold signal for start. When motor running, it will hold the signal lock. So here stop button, and here start button, and here is run, and also run. Yes. And I will turn on relay also when motor running. So this one is relay. Yes. So next we can compile the program, and then we can call this block to use. Yes, call function block to main program. Example, this one is motor 1 control. Then I will call the motor logic to main program. Example, this one MTR1. Yes, motor 1. Then we can use the motor data. Example, start, stop, run, and also relay output is motor 1. Yes. And for motor 2 control, we can also copy, just rename to motor 2, and then call the function block to main program also, MTR2. Yes. And also we can use the motor data to start, stop, run, and relay. Okay. Firstly, I will test only 2 blocks first. It means that control 2 motor first. So we can go to simulation, compile and simulation. Waiting for open simulation, and then we can download all program to simulation. We can use to create for testing without real hardware or PLCs by using simulation. Yes. Okay. Detect one PLC that IP address 192.168.0.1 here, and then we can go to Profinet and start search. It will detect the PLC SIM. Yes, and then we can download the project to PLC SIM. Okay, and then we can online. Yes, start an online simulation. Okay, So next step, we can create the WinCC Explorer project. Yes, I'm using version 8. Yes, so I will open. Yes, so we can go to new project. Yes, create new project. I will use single user project. Yes, WinCC pop up screen. It takes some time for waiting the created the project. Okay, and then we can go to graphic designer, create the new picture. It means that create the new screen. So the screen I will use operation screen, and then I will create one more screen for pop up lift. Yes, or we can create any pop up for motor 1 to motor 10. Yes, so for the take prefix, I will create one more below in next step. So right now I will create pop up motor 1, and then when start up I will running the screen operation. Yes, so can right click and then go to the file picture, start picture. Yes, and then we can go to my computer property, go to graphic runtime, and then we can configure. I will use title, border, maximize, minimize, or we can use full screen. Yes, and uncheck this, turn off, and then this turn on. That's okay. So next step, we will create the new connection for communication with the PLC sim. Yes, so we can go to take management, double click, and go to take management again, right click, go to add new driver, and then go to SIMATIC S7-1500, 1500. Yes, right now I use PLC S7-1200 simulation, so we can go to add new connection, PLC S7-1200 sim, and then we can go to property. Yes, connection parameter, and we can write the IP address of PLC sim. So this one 192.168.0.1. Yes, 192.168.0.1. Access point is PLC online, and then go to the S1200 connection. Okay, and next we will activate the project for create the text from the PLC sim. If we don't activate the project, we cannot read. Let me test. right click, read from AS. An error called while AS symbol not established running when running active. Yes. So we can go to WinCC project and then go to activate. Yes. Let's check connection. Yes, connection status is okay like this. And we can try to read all text from TIA Portal again. So right click, go to AS symbol and then read from AS again. Yes. Right now we detect all text and all data block from the TIA Portal. Yes. Here is the digital output. So I will check for motor 1 and 2. Yes, we just have two motors. And for motor data, I will check motor 1 and motor 2 also. Yes. Right now we will create the pop-up for operation this motor. So firstly I will go to pop-up motor 1. Okay, I will create the small screen for linkage with motor 1 data. So go to the FH, I will choose no. Geometry, I will use only 200, okay, 250, height 250 also, yes, 260, 280, yes. And then I will go to control for choose the Siemens HMI symbol library, yes. And then I will choose motor 1, yes, like this. Strict I will choose yes for easy to adjust the motor symbol. And then I will create the button start stop and go to effect if we want to change the color. I will use blue color for start. And text I will adjust to 28 bold and I will use yellow color. So I will adjust to be bigger than here and then we can duplicate for button stop. And I will change color to be red. Okay. And for motor, I will use the control property and choose here. And for color, it stop, it will red. Yes. So here we can create the event for start motor 1. So when I press left, I will set bit of motor 1 to 1, and when I release the button, I will set to 0, because we already hold the signal inside the block, yes, function block. When this one is start on and then we release, the motor still running. Okay, so this one should be start, and one more for button stop. We can go to events and then go to press 1. Also I will set bit to 1 for stop command, and when I release, I will reset to 0. Okay, and for motor status running or stop, I will change color of motor. So I will adjust a little bit to be full screen. Okay, so we can go to property, go to control properties, and here we can choose the take dynamic dialog. Go to take and choose the motor 1 run, and I will use boolean, and when the motor running, I will change color to be green, and when motor stop, will change color to be red. Okay, so we can save the screen, and then we go back to the operation screen. So I will choose one more example. This one we'll call motor 1 pop-up. Yes, so this one I will configure as share also. For change the color will be red, and when running, we can right click and then dynamic dialog, go to boolean and choose the tag. For this one is motor 1 run. Okay, and then for the tag, we can configure as upon change. When we change, it will change color. Yes. Okay, next we will create the pop-up for call the screen pop-up motor, right? So we can go to the window, picture window here, pop-up for motor 1, and the property is we can change pop-up M1. Yes, and then we can create the property. Yes, for the running screen, I will turn off the screen property, because when we would like to start, we can click here and then pop-up will appear, and then we can accent. Okay, so sayable, movable, I will yes. Title, yes also. Closeable, we can close. Screwable, adapt side, yes, I will use adapt side. When the pop-up motor is pop up to the screen, it will adapt to the side. Yes, and then next, for feature name we can choose by double click, and then we can choose pop-up motor 1. Okay, and for the title, We can also create the header. Example, motor 1 pop up control. Yes. Okay. And here we can go to event for call the pop-up appear. Go to event, object event, on click, right click, and then go to the direct connection and choose the connection constant 1. Here is the pop-up window that I already renamed to the pop-up M1 and then display. Okay. That's all. And then for model number 2, we can also create one more by save as this screen. Pop-up motor number 2. Yes, and then we just change the text here, number 2, and this one, M2, this one, M2 also, this one, M2, this one, M2 also. Okay, and for this one already M2, right? Then we can change to M2. Okay, correct. And then we can save. And we can duplicate for model 2. So this one is model 1. Yes. Go to font and we increase to be 55. For font style, we choose center and Y alignment, and we choose center also. Okay. So this model 1, and we can duplicate for model 2. And then we can duplicate this one. Yes. And don't forget change this to be pop-up M2. And then go to property. Yes. This one should be M2, right? And the text for header, I will choose model 2 control. Yes. And we will change the event for model 1. Model 2. Event, go to pop-up 2 and then display. Okay. So right now we can test. Okay. So there is no pop-up appear, right? So when I click, model 1 appear. Yes. Then we can start, stop, and we can click model 2. Yes. Start and stop. Then we can monitor to see on the PLC, yes, it works or not. So we can go to the main program, to the block, and then we can run WinCC again. Yes, model 1, model 2. Let me press start. Yes, let's see the logic is working. Yes, working. And for model 2, can start, stop, start, and stop. Okay, and then we can close able for the screen and choose again when we would like to start and stop. Okay, so this is just two motor for control the pop-up. I hope you will understand about this one, how to create the pop-up for control the logic by using WinCC Explorer version 8 and TIA Portal version 18. Okay, so for part 1 I will just create two motor first, and then next video I will create one more 8 motors for control by using this way. So thank you so much for watching my video. I would like to say thank you again. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If everyone have any question, I will reply. So good luck for everyone and see you next video. Bye bye.